This is one of the big tricks of the shaitan. 8 different tricks that the shaitan attacks us with. And these are 8 things that he goes after. 8 goals that he wants in us. Goal number 1. The first thing the shaitan tries to attack you with to get you to do is the ultimate one. It's called shirk. To make partners with Allah. Just like he did to Barsisa. Why? The shaitan does not want you to enter hellfire and get out again. He doesn't want you to be a half a Muslim or 3/4 Muslim. He wants you to be no Muslim at all. He doesn't want you to follow Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala at all. No righteousness whatsoever. He wants you to be a complete kafir, to stay in hellfire forever. The second one he does, if he can't win you over with shirk, with polytheism, he will try to win you over by convincing you to do major sins, such as alcohol and zina, murder, sorcery, it's in the Quran, for example, stealing and theft and so on. Major sins. Why major sins? Because major sins at least can get you a punishment. And if he can convince you to do one major sin, get you to do the next major sin. Because once you do the first one, you become desensitized, the next one's going to be easier. The shaitan's working step by step, remember that. If he starts off with major sins, it's working towards shirk. Number 3, if the shaitan cannot get you in major sins, he gets you in minor sins. And comes up to you and says, hey man, you're not doing any major sins. The Quran says if you pray, all your minor sins go away. Allah Ghafurur Rahim, just keep doing that, just keep saying Astaghfirullah Azim. Yeah, it's true, Allah SWT does forgive you. But the shaitan knows that, he's not working on that. You see, the shaitan is trying to desensitize you. If he can't get you with minor sins, the next step is, check this out. He busies you, makes you busy so that you take up your time in things that are permissible. Allah says this is halal, right? Permissible things. He makes you busy with permissible things and your hobbies until you overspend your time with them and you miss out on doing good deeds that would benefit you better. Some people, like for example, there's nothing wrong with playing games. But some people, they get obsessed with their games, they spend their entire nights on them, then they sleep in past Fajr, they spend all their time when they could have done some other good deeds, and it becomes an addiction. So the shaitan makes you so busy with that you forget. Some people, they come to pray to the masjid, you pray your maghrib, and then you get busy talking, you haven't done your sunnah maghrib prayer. The shaitan says, yeah, keep talking, man. If that doesn't work, the shaitan gets you with the 5th one. He gets you busy with minor good deeds at the expense of major good deeds. So for example, the shaitan will tell you, hey, tahajjud, man. See all that TikTok stuff, everybody's talking about tahajjud, which is beautiful. What the shaitan wants to do is says, do tahajjud and stay up in the entire night. And close to your fajr, the shaitan comes in and says, man, you're tired. You've done a lot of tahajjud, sleep. So you go in, and because you're so tired, what happens? You miss the entire fajr when the sun rises. The shaitan can use that. The shaitan can make you busy with minor deeds so that you don't do the major deeds. So always prioritize. If you're a person who's going to sleep in, no, don't do your tahajjud, do your fajr prayer. Why don't you do a little bit early? Rasul Sallallahu never stayed up the whole night. Some people, you know what they say to me? They say, SubhanAllah, after that lecture I heard about waking up for Fajr, you know what I do, bro? What do you do? I play games all night, because the only way that I can stay up, because I don't want to miss out on my Fajr. Number 8, if he can't get you with that, the final trick of the shaitan is he turns people against you to make you give up on your practice and work. He'll go and whisper to your cousins, to your friends, to people around you. He'll make you read comments on social media for a good post that you put up, or a nice video that you shared that reminds people, that will affect you. The shaitan will say, look what they're saying, look at that person, look at that person. He'll whisper to people around you to come and put you off your practice. Brothers and sisters, this is one of the big tricks of the shaitan, in order to use people against you so that you can give up and hate the day that you even became religious. This is what the shaitan wants a person to do.